Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I already filmed this intro, but my phone kinda lost the clip. Can't do much about it. I know it isn't the first April prank of April Fools or something like that. It is currently the 3rd of April, and unless my phone is making an April Fool thing of me, I don't know why it did it. So, welcome back to the channel. I am done down at Laura's place taking care of animals, and I'm done taking care of my neighbor's animals. Yeah, animals. They have had some pond fish. So that's done, and I went to the airport to pick someone up yesterday, and my car started making trouble. Turns out the brake fluid was leaking out. So I drove with that all the way to Aalborg, picked someone up and all the way back, and then went to the mechanic this morning to fix that. And last evening I went in and ordered plastic boxes of this style and big style, not this small one, the big one. Because I have been earlier this week when I got home from Laura's place counting my boxes. So all the boxes currently have, you can just see, a number on it. Every single one that has cards in it has a number on it. From 1 to 14 we are at, I believe I was at. So I did some calculation, and last evening I counted these 4 boxes together, and there is 410 cards in these. And my plan is to do about 400 cards each month. However, I am not gonna be filming all of it, because I'll have music and other stuff running in the background, and I'm just been going. So I may film some fast clips, some clips I speeded up and put in here and there. But I counted these 3 and did a calculation. And then I thought, okay, if I can do these 4, in this month, then I do 2 banana boxes each month. That gives me up to January, February, March, April, May, June. Oh, I do not like calendars, especially when I don't know the English word for it. So we should be getting up to September month. I should be doing the last 2 boxes of cards, if it goes as planned. That's at least around 400 cards each month, split out on, let me just find my calculator here. So 400 cards, and I'm giving myself 20 days per month. So 400 divided by 20. I need to do 20 cards a day and have 2 days a week where I do not make cards. And then I have, on top of that, I do have a couple of days, because we all know that each month is 4.2 weeks. So I will have a couple of days extra to do whatever I didn't manage to do each day or I fall behind with. And I will have to be mindful that I will have to do all the other stuff in the house and garden, that kind of stuff, at the same time. So, being mindful of that, 20 cards a day may be a little bit over the top. However, I do not think that there is 200 cards in each of those boxes. I only think there is at least 100. So if we do that and say there's only, let me clear this out. Let's say there's only about 100. So let's say there's 202 boxes in total. Divided by 20 days. Now we're down to 10 cards. A lot more manageable. However, I would prefer to say that these 4 boxes here, most of them is already cut. The 3D is cut out, it just needs to be put together. The most of them. There is maybe one box where it's not, and I know there is a few cards in here that just need an insert paper and maybe a couple of peel-offs, and then that's it. Then it's done. I don't have to do anything else with it. So these should be easy to make in comparison to all the others, which I need to cut. And I know some of them are cut, but not all of them. So on top of that, we do have, or I do have, one box over there, this size I just showed you, that's filled with 3Ds. And I have a puzzle box for 1000 bricks, pieces. They got 3Ds in it too. That is not cut, not matched up with anything. So if I each month has extra time for cutting, I will be prioritizing on cutting those. So that's where I'm at. So I need to figure out how to do this at the same time I'm having to do all the other art things at the same time. Yeah. I'm setting myself up for failure. Probably, but I am always been an optimist. Which I have been scolded for several times for being. So, what I got these giant boxes of those. Then I got these 2 sizes of these. My idea is to separate all these up into 20 bundles. Each bundle should have about the same amount of cutting and putting together. So I can go through and do about the same. And if I have a day where I feel like, hey, I don't have anything to do and I'm done within 3 hours with one bundle, you know what, I might do an extra bundle that day. Then I have a spare day off where I can do something else or cut some extra 3Ds. But as long as I manage to put those cards together, then I'm happy, because I did not manage to do much card stuff down at Laura's place, which is kind of irritating, to be honest. I haven't even touched the diamond pinning since I got home. Still have that one to do too. Talking about pushing myself to the limits of doing things. So I'm going to be splitting this up, and the good thing about those boxes, these fits into them. So I can put these ones in the smaller boxes and these ones in the bigger boxes. And still have boxes left. So that's why I bought these 2, is to help sort and separate. So yeah, let me get back to you guys when I'm done sorting. And in the meantime, you guys can see a clip from when I was taking care of Speedy. And Speedy decided to come over to me in the evening. Speedy! Nej! Speedy. Meow. Hende der katte på den anden side af den væg. Kan du så gå hjem med dig? Ja, kan du så gå hjem med dig? Uden at blive kørt over, tak. Okay. So everything is sorted up. Actually, I made some of them a little bit bigger, and I only have 19. So I have a little bit to give out. So every single bag is 1 day. Except for that should be 1 day, and that should be 1 day. Everything else is 1 bag, so I just grab 1 bag and make that bag. The reason why those are not in is because it doesn't fit. This is too thick. This is all my star signs 3Ds I have. So yeah, I would like to get those out as the first thing, because I need specific 3Ds, not 3Ds, corners for these. So that's why I want those out the way first as anything. That only took about 20 minutes to do. And 5 phone calls. I know I'm a little bit out of frame. So, today's Sunday. I'm gonna go in with this painting and deliver it for the post office. It took me a little bit of time to find someone that could ship this one to the giveaway winner. If anyone haven't noticed, there were a giveaway at 100 subscribers. I picked one. They wrote back. We got it. So I am gonna figure this one out. I got no idea how I'm gonna. I may have to Frankenstein this one, to be honest. So I contacted a company that do ship packages out to this country. I know I'm not going to say where it is, but I can tell you something. It's expensive and it's far, far, far away from little Denmark. And unfortunately, the place where they're shipping from is in Skive. So I need to go to Skive and deal with that. I know this sounds weird, but I'm actually gonna triple seal this package. Just because I know exactly where it's going. And I don't want anything to get into it. So sorry for the one that's gonna receive this packet. It's gonna be covered in tape. I'm so sorry. I don't want to have it destroyed. Okay. Okay, that should do it. Good. Now I need to figure out what the measurements is. 15. Yes! That was exactly what I wanted it down to. Yes. And the reason why, there is a gap about 300 Danish kroner from one, just because of 1 centimeter each way. So I am squeezing it down. Squeezing it out of everything. Oh. Okay. So now I can do the label. So thank you to everyone that has been a part of this. I don't know when I'm gonna do a giveaway. Definitely when I hit my first plat, which is I believe 500, where you get your silver plat. I'm definitely going to do a big one by then. Then I also have some income from YouTube to help with paying for the stuff. But what kind of giveaway, I don't know. There's a long way to that. We first have to hit 1,000. So please sharing my videos, please sharing my links, and I hope to see some more people. It's Monday, and I went in with the package this morning, and tell me that was some of, what can I call it, an irritation, because the platform I use to send the package is a little bit complicated, and when you are dyslexic, you can't read very well. That does not help. But I have some very nice people in there helping me, so thank you for that. So the package did get sent. I got some banana boxes because I need that to repack some of the boxes here in the living room, so I can get those packed away. Excuse me. I realized yesterday that I do not need specific boxes that's in this room right now in here. And that's because I'm not using those boxes. So what do I do with them? Because I only use them for the market, and I'm not going to the market before the fall, and I do not want to drag them upstairs, because I don't want to go up and down those staircases. So what do? I can pack them and stack them in the corner on that table. Or I can pack them and stack them in the bedroom, which will be fine. And I might just stack and pack them in the bedroom, and on top of that I can stack and pack a stack of the cards in there too, just to get them out the way. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I got 5 banana boxes that's in my car right now, so I can repack those. So yeah, that's something I'll have to do this weekend. I was planning on going into the garden today, but it doesn't seem like the sun is coming out, and I don't want to run outside and being cold. So I guess that will have to wait. That's not good. Have a look at this. Can you see beside the moon and just under the ear, there's a darker spot on this picture? Yeah, that's on my forward, the normal side of this on this phone's camera. It's not the face camera like this one, it's the other camera. So if any of the videos until I get my new phone, I have that dark spot, I'm really sorry. Just noticed it. Because I had to take some pictures, send it to Laura. Because I didn't know what all those stones were. Or if they were fake or if they were real. Still haven't figured out yet. But I'll do some research here in a moment. When I realized that dark spot, I have a dark spot right here on the front too. But it's one you guys can see. And I don't even know if you can see it Here's the thing. It is a possibility. There's only me that can see it. It may be only me that can see it, so I'm gonna figure that one out too. Hopefully it's only me, because the spot here in front is, it's only me that can see that one. You guys can't see that one. So I hope it is the same with the other one, but that's gonna be annoying filming with. So what am I doing? Well, pretty simple. I'm sorting. Okay. So what I've done is that I've cleared out a couple of boxes in the bedroom to strip them around with instead of the plastic containers, big containers, they're currently in cardboard. I then take everything that is shop related, or I could be using within the year if someone asks for a card. Isn't that stack over there where Kiki is currently sitting, together with the knitting machine. Anything else there is gonna go to the bedroom on a shelf in there, or a corner, or it's gonna stay in here. So this, and I have to be careful because I got a doggy here, so I don't tip over it. So in this box, for example, I have a lot of gift boxes and different baggies. Have a little bit of things to show off with. So that's something that's going to stay in here, because I'm going to use that for if people want a box or something like that. I will need that here. I need the bags to pack everything in. But things like this is going into the bedroom, because these goes with the hingy thingy that I have standing here. I can't remember what they call it. The corkboard for these ones. And they are not going up for now. They are simply just staying where they are somewhere else. Because my idea is to take one shelving unit from upstairs and put it here, or here, one the other. Then I'm going to take a cabinet. I would like to have gotten one from upstairs because it's already black. However, it's going to be a hassle. I do mean a hassle to get it down here. So I am probably gonna be taking the one that is out there behind the door and put in here. That way I have somewhere to store all the boxes and the bags and that kind of stuff in a decent off place where the cats can't get to it. The shelving can hold materials, or not materials, what is it called? Products, and I will probably keep the jewelry over on that. You can barely see it's right underneath that. It's probably gonna stay there until I got it downgraded. And I am thinking very, very, very hard on actually taking that table and switch it around. So instead of standing out from the window, I'm gonna have it go with the window, because those cabinets, or curtains, not cabinets, curtains, are always pulled in front, because I don't want people to see what I'm watching on YouTube. I don't want people to run up and sneak up on me. That's why I usually have them cut off so they can't see I'm sitting in there. The only time I'm having them off if I know people are usually not around, or if I know I have to keep an eye on the neighbor's house, I will usually have it open. And that will actually set up better for the painting too, because that will give me a much better angle for the canvas thingy where I'm having that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. That will also give me a little bit more space on this side to walk through. So yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm slowly working through this. To that point I only have cards in here. All the art supplies that is convention, market, call what want supplies are in the bedroom. And Mita said I will never have it in the bedroom. Guess I'm doing it. Hey, it was going well for several years until I couldn't walk up the staircase. And sorry for the black dot that's right there. You can see it on my nail. Okay, so thank you to the people that came and helped out. I now have everything down here, but it all needs to be washed off before I put anything on it. But it's down here. And I am in a mess. Sorry, kitty cats. A funny thing about my life is one problem never comes alone. So I fixed the problem with the shop, with getting the cabinets down, and then when I got everything packed away and could sit down and relax, my laptop says boop and went into black. Here is the worst thing. They have all my files for this vlog. They have all the things already filmed. They have all the... It has everything. So I called that, because he knows a little bit more about computers than I do. And he did not answer, so that means he has gone to bed. He's one of the people that goes early to bed, around 6 or 7. He's up around 4 or 5 in the morning, and he will be up around midnight or 1 or 2 o'clock too. So he will see it. I believe he has done that before by emptying out an external hard disk, but you only get one try to do it. By taking the hard disk out of the computer. I believe that's how it does it. So I need my daddy's help to do that. If that's the case, I'm gonna give it till tomorrow to cool off, and hopefully it's not a big problem. I'm really irritated. Lucky for me, most of the things that is important are saved in Google for password and that kind of stuff. And no, don't try to hack it. I'm changing my password constantly for that account. It doesn't work. So I'm gonna see how much there's on this internal hard drive, what I actually got saved over, and then I'm gonna get whatever I lost before I lose it again. Just one of those days. At least I got everything set up for the most part. It's out the way. I got a lot more workplace space. I got this table shut down, so now it doesn't fill this much. I need to go through every single section of this house and sort out what I need, what I don't need anymore. Yeah. There's a lot of things, and the cats are trying to get used to the new house setup, Anton doesn't like when I move around on the furniture. But it'll be fine. Okay, so here's the thing. Can you see that black spot right there? Yeah, that's my front camera. Or my main camera on my phone. That is destroyed. I noticed it yesterday. And then I moved some things around. Really happy with myself. Then I was gonna sit down and do some stuff on the computer. And then my computer said poof. And I just today dropped my computer off at my father's place. But I think I can fix that. Let's see. Maybe it's something like this. Did that fix it? Oh my, I am a magician. Well, to be honest, that's the old one. Let me explain. Is it just me, or does this look a little bit more clean? I don't know, maybe because there's no more spots and lines and everything. Okay, so let me explain this. This is my own phone. Father was lucky enough he had the same phone down at his place. So what happened was yesterday, my phone, not my phone, yes, my phone, sorry, had a black spot on it, on the screen, on the front, or back side, this camera. And I couldn't get it to stop, and it was kind of like the black spot in the Pirates of the Caribbean, so I was just thinking, well, that looks like that. And I didn't thought more about it, except for it was annoying when I was filming and taking pictures. Then I fixed up my living room for the setup for the new web shop. And when I was done having two guys helping, I got to sit down and wanted to watch some video and empty out the computer. And my computer, laptop that is, said poof. Could not start it up. So, wrote a message to Daddy. He turned out he has gone to bed. Contacted him this morning. Oh, sorry. And he got the computer done. He just called me. It's the battery. It's not anything else. It's simply the battery exploded. It's so thick. It's so thick. So, oh, what's going on here? It's so thick that the computer can't work anymore. But he can manage to empty out the entire computer, so thankful for that. So, knowing that, I will have to go and get another laptop, because that laptop is the only one that has the HDMI cable. And as he just told me, you have to be aware that you have to change your main computer, your tower computer too, very soon. I said, yes, I know that. I actually was thinking about that yesterday, before all of this started happening. And he said he got one that was so and so much, and it was about 6,000. And I'm just, yeah. Here's the thing, I have, and I'm not complaining, I have a new phone I need to buy. I have pushed that back because I can borrow this one from Daddy. That will solve a lot of problem for my phone, at least. Not all of them, but solve the most of them. Second of all, the laptop, I can probably find 1 to 4,000 if I can split the payment up into 2. That should be a thing. That can fix the computer problem. When I get my tax money back, I can pay the bill for the rest of the trip And the rest of our money will go to get some food for the rest of the month and to pay half of the computer. So, however, that's when the problem comes. I have a car that needs to get fixed. It needs to go to service, and a service is usually around 5,000, maybe 10,000, depending on the thing. Then you have to pay that. Then I have to save money up for the trip. You see my point? Yeah. So that's what I have to deal with. On top of that, I managed to get my old camera, Sony camera, up and running. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use this one, which I have never filmed on. I got it for free when I got a credit loan. And I've never used it, but it is one of those with the flip screen. It's one of the old vlog cameras many of the old vloggers used. I have never used it. So I'm thinking about using that to take the pictures for the web shop and save a little bit on my phone. And matter of fact, I need to stop filming because this phone needs to charge all the way up. It's at 10% right now. It was at 16 when I started setting it up. So yeah, it needs to charge, and I need to cut some trees because when I was doing all the moving things around yesterday, I found more star signs. I found 11 out of 12 and one sheet of each. So I have 11 sheets to fix. That's kind of how we at. And tomorrow after work I will have to go in and figure out what I can do about the computer. Life. Yeah, that was a Monday morning. As you can see, I'm at work. To break it down, I should already by now have told you guys about the phone, about the computer going in, exploding almost. All that kind of stuff. You should already know about that. So I went down to Daddy to get whatever he could save from the old computer and my external hard drive. And then I told him that I was gonna be calling the electronic shop to check if they still have that computer to barely 4,000. And if we could do a 2-part payment. They said no, they didn't have it. So called and told him that, and the payment system, all that kind of stuff, and I would just have to wait. Daddy just called me. He don't know what there was with the people that when you called them, but he just went in and ordered it. He's gonna go in and pick it up now. So Daddy borrowed me 4,000 to buy a new computer that I will have to pay him off. And that's no problem. He's gonna get 2,000 when we get money back, and another 2,000 to the first. So within 3 weeks he will have it. And I will have a new computer that can run anything that the other computer can run. And I just noticed the lava is showing up, so we better get to work. So Betsy likes the new setup. Oh, pretty girl. Pretty girl. So a new setup is kind of like this. I'm having my back to the kitchen. And as you can see, that's still the painting section. So that actually makes it a lot easier for me to stream it or film it. And then I have turned my table so it's against the wall and the window. Then I have the two the shelving and the cabinet thing. And as you can see, I even cleaned a little bit up and changed some things around. So yeah, I've been doing a lot. And my computer, thanks to Daddy. So, what's going on? I'm gonna see if I can make a video out of whatever clips Daddy managed to save. He didn't manage to save everything. Bitch is coming. Oh, okay. And then I'll just have to go over that. And I'm sorry if I'm missing something. So if this vlog has been a little bit all over the place, I'm sorry. But I'm standing in the middle of everything going wrong. And there might be an update. I don't think I told you guys, but there might be an update about the Christmas markets I'm usually collecting sponsor gifts for. When I have the information, I will give it to you guys, but until then, you will have to be patient. So, I am gonna spend this weekend, and be aware it's only Tuesday today. So I have Wednesday tomorrow, and then all the way to Sunday. We also have Easter. We're in the middle of Easter. Or in the beginning of Easter, whatever you want to call it. Sorry. So, I'm gonna have my last day at work tomorrow for this week. Then I have long weekends. Which means I can get a lot of cleaning done here at home. Now that I've changed all this up, it has give me a little bit of red tooth. You know, like sharks in the water and that kind of stuff. To get some stuff done here in the house. So today I actually went up and got some plastic boxes for work and for myself. I changed the litter boxes around. I sorted some things out and I made a list of things that need to be going through. I switched the trailer where it's standing, so now it's right outside the door instead of down back. Now I can just go and jump in or put anything in it. I emptied out the vacuum today. Hey, Anton. He doesn't like changes, just saying. He do not like them. So yeah, I'm hoping by Sunday, and I'm probably not gonna film it. I'm just gonna be go, and then I am gonna be focusing on getting this house up and running. It has been a long time coming because I haven't had the time for doing it, to be honest. But I'm gonna try to do that. I also just took some pictures of a couple of things, and I will have to edit those tonight and use those to set up the shop. Hi, Fiona. Hi. 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 I know you want to talk. Once in a while he wants to talk, not always. So yeah, I will have to go through and see if that works. And then tomorrow I'll need to talk to those guys, see if we can set that website up. If they can show me how to set up everything, then I can start taking pictures next week and focus on that for a day and do a small lunch to the first. I should have said something about prices, but I'm gonna make the finished decision because I'm still working things out, but I'm gonna make a separate video for the pricing because I will have to figure things out. Take like the rings will come with a small little box. with a little bit of text on. Everything will have some kind of decorates thing, like all the necklaces is in bags. So yeah, I'm gonna figure it out somehow. But in any case, I'm gonna end the vlog here. So thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, little bell notification, and throw in that like. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!